So let's talk about Bitcoin. So I've got my Bitstamp chart on, but I'll go to Bitfinex as well. I just want to make sure we're through the resistance on all of them. So remember, our resistance comes from this high to low and the 236 from this fib here. We don't have any moving average resistance. So these are just levels where we think we might have trouble, and prior highs here in Bitcoin dollar. So for now, I think we're above them, but remember, this is Bitcoin. We can go all the way up and have a look and then come back and close back below. So I think it's bullish. I think it's still the short squeeze continuing. I'm very happy to see this move, but I'm going to have more confidence when we go further. If you're trading today, you should be looking for 15-minute pullbacks using the CCI as well. Remember, for timing, you should be looking for these 15-minute pullbacks to hold this area that we thought was resistance as support. And if we can do that, we're down in the red now in Bitcoin, then that's all well and good, and we'll keep going higher. So if you're watching it, you want to make sure we're going higher. That's how I am. Okay. Yeah, on Bitfinex, we're still below the 236. Let's go and look at that one. So BTC, USD, Bitfinex. $92.78. So we are not above the 236 fib yet, and potentially this is resistance. So I'm not going to shout about it, but this we could see a pullback. And one of the things that I always remember, whenever you see a wedge or triangle, you never see them in a wave 2. You very often see them in a wave 4. And that means that the last move out of that wedge triangle is generally the last swing before a bigger correction. And then you look, I'm going down to a 5-minute, because remember, the final leg should be 5 waves. And here it is. We have potentially got 5 waves. So if you are doing Bitcoin in and out and you're not a hodler, this is very important resistance. You might, if we see a reversal, want to take some off or close your Bitcoin and buy it back later. If we do get a pullback here, we'll have 2 support levels. Remember that 84, we're doing this 86.45. We've moved it up a bit with the move higher in Bitcoin. 86.45 now at Bitfinex prices is where I look for support. And if we lose that, then we'll do a 382 to 82.35. Whatever we do, though, it's going to be 3 waves. So if I go down to an hourly chart, it's going to be, you see how this is, you see how these have been 5 waves up, or that last count was 5 waves up. We're going to need to see at least 2 waves down. So it might be, because this is another bigger wave 4, it might be that we see another bigger triangle. We still need to see at least 1, 2 like that. Now it might be we see it like that. We might see an irregular one, this is Bitcoin, like that. Or we might see, a triangle like this. Or we might see, straight proper ABC, because we've, I don't know which. But we're going to need to see, once we do reverse, we're going to need to see a correction like that before we buy it again. And all of the people that have been waiting, that will be their bigger swing buy opportunity, because the next leg will be a bigger one. So that's basically how I'm seeing it. This is major resistance. I would be much happier if we did one more leg higher, which Bitcoin could do, get above this fib support, and then we have our big correction above it. Much happier if we do that, because this is a huge deal. For me, if we close above 9,200 today, we will go to 13,000, which is 50% of the entire drop in Bitcoin. So this is why this is really important resistance, and this is why I'm paying so much attention to it.